I had a teacher show me once. It was a sidewalk, but cutting across that angle was a brown patch where people had clearly been walking. The sidewalk was the structure that the designer wanted people to follow, but that dirt track was what people really wanted to do. Just because you think people should use something doesn't mean they will.
In judo, you have to analyze your opponent. If you make one mistake, you lose all match within a second. Same in the blockchain. You can lose millions of dollars just by one click.
In my kitesurfing hobby, you can't launch without trusting your stuff. Your lines, the bladder, the harness, everything has to be set up just right. The same thing in crypto. You can't launch without trusting your stuff. It goes wrong very quickly.
You have to prepare before the match some strategy, like the movements you want to do, the techniques you want to apply. It's the same for our trading platform.
One thing I noticed looking at a lot of other exchanges, there's a very high barrier of entry. Like they're catering more towards people who have a lot of experience with crypto, but we're trying to make an experience different.
The community is the core of the blockchain, and the core of cryptocurrency is basically trust.
So security protects the community and actually makes system alive.
Community who's on your platform expect a level of trust and transparency. You've really got to figure out that community and how to meet their expectations. That's absolutely critical.
Making it simple enough for them where they can just see something and intuitively understand how to work their way around.
We're trying to make ourselves flexible and balanced and interactive and connected.
The places where people can make errors, we are automating.
If you stagnate, your product can die, especially with technology. If you don't keep up with that, and they're just left behind.
We can have great technology, great process, and great control, and great experience. We do.
Just seeing how people interact with the world around them sort of inspires me. It makes me think about how people use things. I think it makes a better product.
That's why at Binfinty we take every step we can to protect all funds we hold.
But when you're up there, it's incredibly satisfying. It's a zen place for me.
You have to adjust yourself to whoever you are facing this. That's what we are doing here.
Constantly adapting to give them what they need.
That's what they expect, and that's what we have to do.